YouTube, and welcome to what will either be my first or my second vlog. I had committed to I had committed to doing these either once or twice a week, or at least once a week, or once every 2 weeks. And the last one I did, I don't know if I will submit it as one of my vlog entries or not. I haven't decided. I didn't have the t-shirt on. This is one of the t-shirts you can get at my spread shop. I thought I should advertise my merchandise. The lighting was better, but the sound's going to be as bad as this one because I need to get a USB-C to USB adapter so I can plug in a microphone. And I'm going to do that next. That's on the to-do list, trying to get one of these little adapters. So the computer is right here, although you probably won't be able to see much of it. And I got my mouse here, got my energy drink, so I got a little black sheet in the back, so that's going to be the backdrop. Got a little bit of a view out here. There's going to be some car sounds as they go by the road, but once I get a better microphone hookup, then that will be done. I thought it would be time to give you guys a bit of an update, because I hadn't done, as far as I can tell, looking back through my channel, I hadn't done any update as far as my life situation is concerned. So you may not be familiar with where I'm currently located or what's going on. Well, I will not give exact location. I should at least update a little bit. So when I first started YouTube, it started out with doing a Chipettes video. That will now be moved to a new channel. I created, I believe I have 5 total new channels. I have the Dream Bliss main channel. I have Bliss Clips, which will be for the short videos, the short clips from longer videos, that sort of thing. I'll have Bliss Vlog, which is the channel you are currently watching this video at, and that is where the circle and things like that will be hosted. I'll have Bliss Tech, and that is where I will do the tutorials and stuff, and all the old tutorials will be hosted. And then I have Bliss Archives for all the old, out-of-dated tutorials. I'll eventually retire them into that area. Some of those I won't, some I will. I still have to decide where I want to put everything. And the main channel, you will be seeing videos for Raid Shadow Legends. You might see videos for Morrowind and OpenMW, which is the open source version of Morrowind. I'll probably have some videos for that. And I will definitely have videos for Minecraft. All the Minecraft stuff will stay here on, well, not here, but on my main channel. Here on the vlog channel, you won't see any of that Minecraft stuff, but I might talk about Minecraft or things on the other channels. All the channels will be linked and connected together as best I could. Every video will now have links below so that you can support me if you wish through Patreon or Spreadshirt. And Spreadshirt now has face masks, and I have a really cool design for that as well, although I'm still ironing out the wrinkles in my Spreadshirt designs. As far as what has happened with me, okay, so let's see. 2016, Grandma sold her house. That's where all the circle videos were all done, all the earlier ones up to 20 or so were done at my grandmother's house. I lived what I called in Grandma's attic. I even wrote a short horror story inspired by the fact that I was living in this attic spaces. That was this very old handmade house, very steep stairs. I had a narrow rectangular room on one side of the attic that was mine. There was a space jam full of stuff in between that we had to empty out when we moved. That used to be another bedroom. It was even narrower and less room than my room. And then there was a slightly larger space on the other side. That was another bedroom, and my uncle or my aunt would occasionally come by and would stay in that room. And then there was a little bit of like a ledge with some shelves and some space. Actually, towards the end of my time there, made a little writing area just by the side of where the stairs go down, because there's a little railing and there's a little space, and I could fit a chair, and I put a board, and I had a little desk area. So that was my situation. Outside, I had a concrete pad that used to be a chicken coop, and it was cracked and dirty. I washed it with a pressure washer and cleaned it up, although it did start to disintegrate after washing with the pressure washer. So note to any future people wanting to clean old concrete pads out in your pasture, make sure you don't use a pressure washer too much on them because it's going to make them start falling apart. Or maybe the weather was, I don't know. I'd have constantly clean it out. I had to carve a path out there out of the brambles to it, and then I had to carve a space around it, and then I had to mow it consistently. But that's where I did my yoga and my meditation. I had my own personal little space. I didn't have to worry about anybody bothering me there. It was awesome. After she sold the house and we all had to move out, I went and hit the road, and I made my first attempt to go to California, and I ended up going towards Mount Hood because I was going to go the mountain way down, which was a really dumb idea. I think I ended up in Parkdale or whatever before I turned back. I didn't last very long. So I ended up living with my parents at that point. I can't remember where we were initially, right off the top of my head, but we ended up living at a lady's on her pasture, parking their RV, my parents' RV, on her pasture outside of her house and paying rent to live there. And that was a pretty terrible situation. Although it was nice to have a roof over my head, I slept in this very RV. You can't see it, but over here is a sofa. And over the years of sitting in it and sleeping on it, I've actually wrecked the end of it because those springs just this place is not meant for anybody over 5 foot tall and over 150 pounds. And I'm nearing 300, if not more, right now, which is another issue that I've got to address. But anyway, we lived there in that area for a few years, and then in 2016 I went to Clark College. I graduated in 2018. All the while living there, that was where I had to empty out buckets of sewage from because we used the toilet back here, and there was no hookup for sewage, so we had to do that. We had no warm water because the hot water heater died, so I would take baths right out the back of the RV because there was no visibility to the house or the road, and I could just take buckets of warm water and clean myself, and that was the situation for a while there. Then that lady sold her house and separated from the guy she was with. So we had to go again. This time we ended up in what I call, not fondly, the parking lot. It was basically a parking lot, but it was outside of the Rama Inn in Washougal. I will give you a specific location there because why not? I mean, I'm not there now. I'm not going to be there. But it was called Brass Lamp, but the Brass Lamp is actually another part of it. Where we were was actually beside the Rama Inn, and we had a little space. And it was just an asphalt stretch, no privacy, nowhere to do exercises, no real space of my own, stuck in the RV with my parents, practically all the time. And we had to take the dog, because they have a dog who's older. We had to take her. There's no grass to go to the bathroom, so we had to walk her way away, try and find some grass, or drive her somewhere trying to find some grass that she'd go to the bathroom on. It was a terrible situation, and I really am afraid that my parents might end up considering going back there, because since we were there, the lady we were with before found herself a house, and now with my parents' help, she's paying the rent on the house. So now they have a bedroom, so it's nice for them, and we have a kitchen to use, we have hot water, I can have a shower. I don't have a place to sleep or a room of my own, so I come out here into the RV to sleep, and I sleep in the back in the bed, which was my parents' bedroom originally. We've emptied it out. We were getting ready to sell it, but our lease is about expired. My dad believes there is a 2 months extension because of the coronavirus situation that we had, but I don't know for sure on that. As far as I knew, our lease expires sometime in July. But if we get that extra 2 months, and that puts us in August or September. I don't have really any space here. I have space, but I don't really have any privacy where I can exercise here. We don't really have access to, there's some fenced off fields that are overgrown, and the owner likes to come by and run his tractor out there. So I can't really set aside a space, and I can't really put anything permanent by the RV because they like to mow all along that area. which you can see out the window here. I was thinking that what I would get is an event shelter. If I can find one, that is ridiculous. If I could find one with an 8 foot at the side height and 10 foot in the middle minimum, I should be able to do my yoga in one of these 10 by 10 little event planner type things. I could set it up right out here. It'd be easy to move when he wants to mow, and I've got a board I can put down on the ground inside so I could do my yoga. And if it has removable walls, which is the ones I'm looking at, then I could keep one wall off or whatever and just keep it blocked from the road here and the house. So I'd have some privacy and I'd feel like I had a space where I could exercise. So I'd start taking up yoga again because I looked at myself on the scale recently and I wasn't happy. I was losing weight there for a bit. I think when I first started the circle, I was around 250 pounds. I think I've gained, over the last 7 years, I think I've gained about 50 pounds. And I know that it's not the weight that's important, okay? We got to focus on, it's not the weight, it's the extra fat that you have on you, okay? I get that. But it's just easier to say the weight. But that's not really the problem. I could cut a leg off probably and save 50 pounds, but that doesn't really solve anything. No, I need to get rid of the extra weight. And I was barefoot running and regular running because we have a development you can't see right over here with a nice wide sidewalk. And I have found some strange things like nails and stuff on it, and I've cleaned it off. But I can walk and run along that, but the weather hasn't been very good, and running is kind of hard on me. I think I did better when I was doing yoga like I was over at Grandma's. So that is the update. That is where I am now. I am in the same general area I've been, probably within 20 miles of where I've been. I'm not going to give you any more specifics than that. And I don't know how long that we have here. So in the meantime, while I'm here, I'm going to look into finding a way to doing some exercises and at least feeling a little more empowered that way. And I'm going to continue my work here at YouTube because I have since committed to being a professional YouTuber. I didn't start out YouTube wanting to be a professional YouTuber. Never was a desire of mine. I didn't want to monetize the channels. I'm changing that now because I have to have some form of income. You can't go out and buy an event shelter if you want to do exercise in it without money and just using your good looks, unless you're really good looking, and then hey, good for you, but not me. So just a bit of an update, letting you guys know what's going on. I'm about to sit down, do some more work at YouTube. You should be aware that videos are changing around at YouTube. So here at the vlog channel, as I said, you'll see the circle series. At the tech channel, Bliss Tech, you will find all the old tutorials and things that I had before. On the main channel will be, as I said, Minecraft and Raid, and there'll be some new content coming to that. But everything is getting removed off of the main channel so that I can focus that main channel and monetize it on the main things that I'm doing, which are going to be Raid and Minecraft. Because I do a lot of building and I can do some tutorials with that, and then I want to get into the Creators Club with Raid, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. And then in the archives will be all the old stuff. The clips is, I was watching some video about how a lot of these bigger channels do these they take little clips out of their main videos and have the main focus point. And they have that as another channel, as another way of gaining income and revenue. So I'm going to be doing that. And a lot of my videos are long-winded, like this one probably will be. So I need to need to find a way to cut that down. But at least with the blog, you can be long-winded, because you're supposed to be yourself, right? All right, so I will see what happens with this video. I will try to get this edited and I will get this edited and uploaded if I decide to share it. Hopefully the microphone has worked good enough on it. I will see you in the next video.